We got breaking news out of East Rutherford, New Jersey. Free agent running back Dalvin Cook has signed a
Ah,
one-year deal worth up to $8.6 million after incentives. Dalvin, we all saw him just recently get cut by the Minnesota Vikings, spent 6 seasons there. He's 28 years old. He was running back 11 last season with 1,173 yards and 8 tutties on the ground. He played every game last year for the first time in his career.
mm.
4 straight seasons with over 1,130 rushing yards and 43 rushing tutties over those 4 years. Though that's solid. That is
Mm-hmm.
solid production. 39 for 295 and 2 through the air last season, but a career low rushing yards per attempt at 4.4. The juice might be getting squeezed a little bit for Dalvin Cook here. Now, he signed, so everybody thinks he's ready to go. But
Yeah.
he's actually not ready. He's not healthy. He's still recovering from off-season shoulder surgery.
Ah,
According to Adam Schefter, he's about at least a week away from getting on the practice field. Max, what are your thoughts about Dalvin Cook signing with the New York Jets?
oh man. Okay, I'm not a New York Jets fan, but if you're out there in New York, you got to be ecstatic about getting a two-headed monster in the backfield. Honestly, if we're talking about Breece Hall real quick, I mean, you got to be a little bit nervous if you have Breece Hall because I think we had him top 15 in our running back rankings, if I'm not mistaken. He's probably going to drop because Dalvin Cook is definitely going to take a lot of touches, a lot of catches, and quite a few touchdowns. If you ask me, Dalvin Cook's looking at between 6 and 8 touchdowns taken away from Breece Hall. So go ahead. I thought you were saying.
You're totally right about that, Max. So how far are you dropping Brees Hall in your rankings?
Oh man, I'm thinking Breece Hall is going to obviously go underneath the top 15, but I do believe that he's still a top 20 back. I think that he will do the majority of the rushing. Okay, he's younger, he's quicker, uh, but maybe in the backfield, Dalvin Cook's going to be making more of the reception game.
Good point there. Wilson, what do you think about Dalvin Cook signing with the Jets? We see Brees Hall. He just got activated off the pup, physically unable to perform list. So this signing kind of says to me that Brees Hall isn't 100% ready, that he's not going to be fully out there the first half of the season. What do you think about that?
Well, I did actually see a clip that they activated him, so I thought he was like, oh, well, fuck that contract. I'm coming back to play. Fuck this guy. But he was on the field. He turned on the burners, pulled away from one of the defenders. So it looks like he's almost there. So I don't know. I feel like he will, like what Max was saying, is he'll take most of the rushing because he is an explosive back. Like,
Mhm.
where do you play at Iowa State?
Iowa State.
Never heard of him until the Jets drafted him, and then he was going to be the rookie of the year before he got hurt. And then, of course, Garrett Wilson, he gets rookie of the year. So that three-headed monster back there, plus all the additions with Aaron Rodgers and everything, like it's a scary looking team on paper.
Yeah, on
But
paper. Yeah,
yeah, on paper is a big one because I know their O line is kind of trash right now, but they'll figure it out.
yeah.
Brees Hall, I believe, was running back 8 on a points per game basis last year before he tore his ACL.
Mm.
Um, I moved him 2 spots down from RB
Yep.
15 to RB 17
Yeah.
because he's still only 22 years old. Second half of the season, he could be getting the bulk of the work.
Mm.
Dalvin Cook is only there for this year, boys. This is a 1-year deal. Dalvin Cook's probably out the door next year. Brees Hall could still very well be a keeper
Yeah.
next season. Where do you guys got Dalvin Cook? You gonna look at him this year?
I was going to ask you, Cole Breezy, do you think he's a top 20 back?
I got him right on the fringe. I got him RB 23.
Mm.
This dude, like we've talked about, is solid every year, consistent production, tutties. Minnesota, solid offense. The Jets have weapons. I mean, there's going to be a lot of scoring opportunities for Dalvin, but sharing the backfield with Brees Hall, I don't think they're both going to be top 20. I got Brees Hall running back 17, Dalvin Cook running back 23.
I like that. I also got, well, I don't also, but Dalvin Cook is at 24 for me currently. He jumped into my top 25. I think this is a guy that, I mean, hey, he was in the Central or in the, the North. Sorry, then I'm thinking baseball. He was in the North. All right. And so he understands Aaron Rodgers. He does. Okay, he's watched them play multiple games for 6 seasons. Okay, that's 12 games. All right, so they and same thing with Aaron Rodgers, vice versa. They know how they play. Okay, they're gonna play. They're gonna do well together. That's part of the reason why Dalvin Cook said he signed in the first place, is because Aaron Rodgers is there. So the New York Jets are going to be, like we already said, freaky good. So look out.
Yeah, they're definitely contenders in that division with the Dolphins, with the Bills, not the Patriots. Wilson, would you be confident in Dalvin Cook being your RB2 this season?
No, I would not. I think great RB3. I think that would be a great option for him, just because, like with you saying, the injuries. I didn't even realize that. I thought he was showing up to camp, and then he was just going to take a little bit of a ramp up period to get acclimated to the offense and then go with it. But that's a little bit alarming.
Surgery was about 6 months ago, boys. I mean, played all 17
in the draft.
Played all 17 for the first time last season. I think it's a big pickup for the Jets, but I think I got to agree with you, Wilson. Flex option for me.
Flex option. Well, just put him in a sling, and he'll put the football in the sling and just keep it right there. You keep it tight. Just keep it tight.
Yeah.
You'll be
You got the breakaway speed, so you can just outrun everybody.
Yeah.